Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a pick a card or pick a crystal for what unexpected blessings are coming your way soon. So for option number 1, we have this beautiful nephrite jade over here. Option number 2, we have this howlite stone. Option number 3, this garnet. Option number 4, tree agate, and option number 5, this pretty little fluorite over here. So pause the video if you have to, take a deep breath, and just choose whatever crystal speaks to you the most. Or if not crystal, whatever number speaks to you the most. I'll just... Alright, have you chosen? Okay, let's get on with the reading. So if you chose option number 1, this nephrite jade, this is your reading. What unexpected blessing is coming towards you? Okay. 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, 10 of Swords, okay, 9 of Swords in reverse, and 5 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you've been dealing with some sort of anxiety towards a situation. Or maybe not so much anxiety, but perhaps complacency. Let me just... So, the 10 of Cups is a card of happiness in group relationships, group situations. So family, friends, group networks, business circles. It's a sign of, it's a card of harmony. And then you've got the 3 of Wands in reverse, which typically represents misunderstanding, because 3 is a communication number. And upright, it represents, you know, very feisty communication, because it's Wands energy, it's fire, it's all about self-expression. But reversed, it's kind of misunderstanding. And then we've got the Star in reverse, which typically represents deception and, again, misunderstanding. Because, you know, the stars, they shine in the dark. You know, it's not always, you can't see them straight up. And the Star in reverse, you know, it's kind of, it's a card of deception. And then you have the 10 of Swords, which is a card of endings, and it's right underneath, the 10 of Cups. So, and then you'll also have the 9 of Swords, which is like a card of martyrdom. It kind of shows feeling trapped and a sense of despair. It's but it's kind of a situation that you kind of put yourself in, or even if you didn't put yourself in, it's like you just know it all too well. You know, you've been through it so many times over and over and over again. It's kind of like it's a card that represents like toxic cycles. So I feel right off the bat that you're going to be leaving a situation, whether it's a family situation or a group of friends that wasn't working out for you because there was a lot of deception and misunderstanding there, perhaps like literal lies. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, you know, a lot of victim mentality or manipulating things to make oneself always the victim, or manipulating things where the aggressor wants to make themselves look like the victim. You understand? The Five of Wands is also typically a card of negotiation and working hard to get out of an argument. It could also show complex documents. So, you know, this is a card that typically shows that you have to really watch your words. And it's also underneath the star card reversed. So, what I'm getting from here is that you were really caught up in a situation with maybe perhaps a significant other, but I'm really feeling like a group, you know, sort of setting. So either a business network, a family situation, or a group of friends where you really had to watch everything you say because it would have been somehow used against you. It would have been, you know, deceived. And a lot of misunderstanding was going on there, a lot of arguments, and this is all going to come to an end. So this is your unexpected blessing. And if you were unaware of, let's say, you know, a family member or a group of friends that was this way, if for some reason a group of people rejects you, don't worry, it's actually a blessing in disguise, because it was a, you know, a sort of very toxic environment where everything you would have done or said, it would have been straight up manipulated. And with the Ten of Swords here, your blessing is that this is all going to come to an end. All this is going to come to an end. You're going to somehow be able to negotiate your way out of this. Maybe perhaps this is in a job setting where you have to negotiate your way out of maybe a contract, because the Ten of Cups also represents business networks. Maybe a contract that was unfair or deceptive or wasn't treating you fairly. Maybe maybe you're facing very difficult legal matters where, you know, someone is trying to look like the victim when they're really not. And your blessing is that this is all going to come to an end. You're just going to negotiate your way out of this. And this is just all going to come to an end. Finally, right? Let me just pull two clarifiers here. So what is the unexpected blessing for option number 1? Okay, another swords card. The Six of Swords and the Six of Wands reversed. So I don't know if you guys ever follow like reoccurring numbers, but whenever I see like reoccurring sixes, it usually means to me that things are not as they seem. So this is again reconfirming for me that you were dealing with not just one person, but like a group of people who were very deceptive, and it was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing to you, because it's like they were not at all who you thought they were. They were not at all who you thought they were. It was, you know, this can actually even represent being cast out of a group. or being left out, being treated unfairly, being you know, kind of like a situation where there's always like that one kid in the class that everyone hates for no reason. Six of Wands reversed kind of carries that energy. And I feel like you were really somehow, for some reason, targeted by this group of people. And it's all going to come to an end because this is a card of peace being restored. And mostly mental peace being restored, because because swords is all about mental energy. Yeah, you were dealing with some vicious people here. Very deceptive, very. And even look at all the cards here. We've got 3 swords and 3 wands. You know, very manipulative, very mentally deceptive, very deceptive with their words, because this is swords energy, and very deceptive with their actions, because this is fire energy. These are people who are very ambitious, you know, and it kind of shows that they'll do anything to achieve what they want, and they for some reason dragged you along into them, and it was just toxic. This is misunderstanding, deception. But don't worry, this is going to come to an end. You're going to negotiate your way out of this, and the peace in your life is going to be restored. So that is your blessing group number 1. And if this doesn't seem to resonate, perhaps you were rejected from a job, or maybe someone, you know, rejected you from their friend group or whatever. Do not be sad. That is a hidden blessing, because they were all just toxic in the first place. Okay, so group number 2, whoever picked this second option, the Howlite Crystal, this is your reading. So what blessing is coming to whoever picked option number 2? What unexpected blessing is coming their way? What unexpected blessing? Okay. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands, Hermit in reverse, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so you're definitely going through some financial difficulties right now, because 4 of Pentacles is all about financial stability, and 9 of Pentacles is all about luxury, you know, the finest of the finest. So your finances, and these 2 cards are in reverse, so your finances aren't really doing too well, and you might be feeling low on yourself for this. You might be feeling criticized by other people for this, you know. It somehow feels like your money is just going into a downward spiral. But there is good news. I think that you are probably a loner, because the Hermit came out, and you know, 7 of Wands also came out, and this is also a card of perseverance, and this is usually a good sign that if you persevere, you will succeed. You just really have to focus on yourself right now. Stop listening to other people who maybe say, oh, you want luxury, you know, you're never going to be able to be financially stable. Look at you where you are now, you know. Stop being unrealistic, you know. I feel like you're probably going through a lot of criticism right now, maybe because you don't have enough money, maybe because you're reaching towards you know, the Nine of Pentacles, a life of luxury, a life of being able to afford of whatever you want. Because this also came out on top of the Hermit, and the Hermit, he is a seeker. You see how he's carrying his lantern in the dark, and he's always looking for wisdom. There's a serpent around his cane over here. You know, he's an old wise man. He's always looking for wisdom. And I feel like you are probably somehow, maybe you're reading books on, you know, entrepreneurship, and you're listening to motivational speeches and things of that sort, because you're seeking out wisdom in regards to achieving this Nine of Pentacles. And it seems like there's a lot of people criticizing you for this, you know, saying that you'll never be able to achieve this, you're all talk, no action, you know, just get a real job, your dreams are never gonna happen, that sort of thing. And but the good thing is that the Seven of Wands came out, and this is a card of perseverance, and it really shows that there is a good chance that you can achieve whatever you want. This financial stability that you're looking for, you can achieve it. You're not there right now. You might be in debt, you might be in poverty, but if you persevere, if you keep working hard, you really can get there. And oh god, the Hermit in reverse is really telling me that right now is a time for you to work on yourself. Block all those haters out. You know what I'm saying? Block all those haters out and just focus on yourself. And your blessing is that you will get someone who will be coming in with an offer of love, maybe a water sign, who will, I think they'll really appreciate your perseverance towards your goals. And I feel like, you know, if you know, Hermit in reverse is kind of showing being in that hermit phase, that loner phase, self-growth phase, but almost against your own will. And you can be in that situation right now because you find that you just have way too many negative people trying to drag you down. You know, maybe all your friends, you know, now they don't like you because you're focusing on your goals, or maybe they're telling you you're never gonna make it happen, and so you just kind of have to, you know, drop them. And you're gonna be in the Hermit in reverse. You're gonna feel very lonely, or that's how you're feeling right now. But your blessing is that you're gonna have a romantic partner coming in that's really gonna appreciate all this perseverance that you have going on. And let me get some clarifiers here. What blessing is coming into whoever picked option number 2? What blessing is coming into the life of whoever picked option number 2? Okay. Okay, the Four of Swords, and that kept popping up. It kept popping up while I was shuffling the cards, and I would reshuffle because I was like, why is the Four of Swords always popping up? So this is a card of recovery, of healing after, you know, it's always darkest before the dawn. If there is one phrase that can sum up this card, this is what this card means. And it's a very positive card, and it shows that you can look forward to a time of recovery, a time of healing. All of your past wounds and whatnot, it's going to heal. And because I'm getting a strong money energy, whatever debt you've been in, it's going to heal. So hey, maybe you get a romantic partner that, I don't know, they're gonna help you out with something. But I'm getting this is not a getting by energy. Because I feel like you're really looking for something higher. Like, you don't just want to get by. You want to be able to afford what you want when you want it. And you also have the Devil card right here. And this is ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. It's all about ambition and hard work, materialism. So I feel like you're gonna recover from this low financial phase that you got. And whoever, I mean, I'm telling you, whoever is coming into your life, may even be an earth sign, but they're gonna lust after you, because this is also a very, you know, kind of all the earthly pleasures are represented by this card. So, you know, money, sex, power, all of that sort of stuff. So whoever's coming into your life, they may be helping you with your financial goals. And hey, your sex life might be pretty good with them too. So that is your blessing that is coming soon. Option number 2. Yay! Keep working on those goals. Don't listen to all those haters. You can make it happen. Okay, option number 3. Whoever chose this garnet crystal, this is your reading. What blessing? What blessing is coming into the life of whoever chose option number 3? Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands. Okay, this is a very nice reading. You guys got a good one here. So, oh, and look what came out here right underneath. The World card. So I'm getting multiple messages here for your personal self, for your love life, for your money. So the Four of Swords came out, and that's a card of recovery and healing on every level: mental, physical, spiritual, financial. And it also came out in the same row as 2 very, you know, motivated cards, like the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like pure, like masculine energy. And the Page of Wands is like this very free-spirited, you know, ambitious energy. Someone who's young, someone who's got a lot of fire, and someone who wants to make things happen. And what I'm feeling here with the Eight of Swords reversed is that you've been going through a period where you've been blaming yourself for recent events, where you've been worrying a lot and wasting your precious time and energy just worrying all the time, just being so low on yourself, just blaming yourself for everything. Maybe you're like a very feisty person. Maybe you got this energy where you just want to initiate things and make them happen, and you got a lot of positivity and fire, and for some reason you've been not appreciating this part of yourself lately. You know, this is self-blame, this is insecurity. You're just looking at the negative aspects of yourself. But what I'm getting here is that if you've been going through like a phase where you're just kind of really low on yourself, you're going to be recovering from that. You're going to get your fire back. You're going to all of a sudden want to start initiating things, and you're going to, you know, you're going to have the energy and the motivation to go after what you want and make things happen. So if you've been in a sort of depression, you're gonna get out of that, okay? And what I'm also seeing is that there may be a guy coming into your life, maybe a fire sign, because this is a very masculine energy, and so is this. And this is someone who's kind of always on an adventure, who always wants to do something fun, who's, you know, yeah, they might be a fire sign. And on top of that, you also got the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about legacy. It's all about wealth, and so is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is all about wealth. And the reason why I also said that there may be someone coming into your life, and if you're a guy watching this, I mean, this is a bad bitch. This is a bad bitch. She knows what she wants. She's gonna go after it. She might be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You know, she's always up for an adventure. If she has something to say, she'll fucking say it, you know. And the reason why I'm saying that you might have a significant other coming into your life is because you've got the Two of Pentacles here, and the two is all about relationships. And, you know, usually this is a sort of like young, bright energy, so it might be someone who's just in and out with this, but I'm feeling not so much with this Two of Pentacles, because two is a very grounded energy. It's all about the long term, it's all about practicality. And then you've also got the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about legacy. It's all about building something that has meaning and that's going to last. So I'm feeling like you might have a very passionate, bright energy with someone that might actually last, and they're just gonna come out of nowhere. They're just gonna come out of nowhere with this Wands energy. You know, they're just gonna have this very fiery energy. You know, they're always gonna want to initiate things, always up for a good time, always up for an adventure. And even if, let's say, you're not gonna have a romantic partner come in, then this is gonna be you. This is gonna be you. And actually, even if you do have a romantic partner coming in, I feel like you're gonna attract that person because you're gonna start to become more like this. You're gonna get out of this rut. Thank God. You're gonna stop blaming yourself for, you know, what didn't happen. And maybe you're an impulsive person. Maybe you're very feisty. You know, I can relate to this. And maybe for some reason you've been putting yourself down for this. And you're gonna get out of that mentality, and you're gonna be using all this fire energy that you got, because I mean, this is really giving me mad Aries vibes, because this is Ace of Wands and Page of Wands. This is kind of like unrefined fire. You know how Aries is so quick, they're just so passionate, because it's unrefined. It's like before it got worked on, you know. You're going to be putting all this energy into your finances, and hell is it going to pay off. And you got the world here. The world! Which also means that whatever cycle you've been in, self-destructive cycle, it's going to be coming to an end. And you're going to start a new cycle where you're going to have kind of like the world in the palm of your hands. I'm seeing romance. I'm seeing, you know, you're going to be a lot more self-confident. Romance, self-confidence, happiness, money. So you guys got a lot of blessings coming in. This is a good reading, and you know what? That makes sense because you chose Garnet, right? And that's root chakra, has to do with money and passion. So yeah, that's your blessing. You're gonna get out of this rut. Good reading. Whoever chose option number 3. Whoever chose option number 4, this tree agate, one of my favorite crystals. This is your reading. What blessing is coming towards whoever chose option number 4? What blessing is coming towards whoever chose option number 4? Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse, Hanged Man in reverse, Queen of Wands. Okay. So I'm feeling that there's something that you're not letting go of with the Hanged Man in reverse, and look what came out here. The Devil card, and the Devil card can also show addiction, because you see how these two people, this man and this woman, they're tied up. They're tied up to each other and to this tree, you know, under the reign of the devil. But little do they know that they can, look how loose this is around their neck. And it's not even the fucking chains that are keeping them back. It's a bunch of branches around their feet. I don't know if you see that. So they can escape if they want to, but they're just choosing to stay there underneath the reign of the devil. So I'm feeling right off the bat that there's something that you're not letting go, or maybe something is not letting go of you, and you're feeling very limited right now because of the Four of Pentacles. And it can also show that you feel restricted in your opportunities and you're obsessing about an outcome. But I feel like more than anything, you're kind of maybe your mental health isn't in the best place, because the Page of Swords represents intelligence, and when it's reverse, you know, I guess it can show one's mind maybe not being in the best place. And then you've got the card of limitation right on top of that. So you're feeling like mentally limited in some form, in some shape. And with the Hanged Man reversed, I'm really getting that you're just not letting go of something that just needs to just end. Maybe you're not seeing something, because the Five of Swords is all about exposure and you're not seeing something. But the blessing here that I'm getting is that you're gonna kind of be stepping into this place of personal power. Yeah, you're gonna be stepping into this place of personal power, and because the Queen of Wands, she's got a lot of integrity, she's got a lot of compassion, she takes charge, and we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is like a very grounded energy. I don't know, you're just not letting go of something. Yeah, I just picked up the deck and the Lovers came out reversed. I don't think you're seeing your options clearly, because upright, this can also show having to make a decision. And downright, like, you're feeling limited. You feel like you have no options. You feel trapped. And mentally trapped more than anything. But you're not seeing something. You're not seeing something. Maybe there's like an earth sign, because two usually also represents relationships. Maybe there's an earth sign that is involved in this situation, but you're just not, yeah, you're just not letting go of something. My deck fell down, and look, the High Priestess just popped out. And the High Priestess is, she rules the moon, right? So you might be dealing with a Cancer. You may be a Cancer yourself. And, She deals with psychic abilities and intuition. She's all about wisdom and femininity, secrets and spirituality. I'm feeling like, and the moon rules the mind, right? They say Mercury rules the mind, but Mercury is more like ideas. He's intelligence. You see what I'm saying? He's intelligence. You gotta separate the mind and your everyday thinking from ideas. Because everyone has like a mind, right? But not everyone, can do like advanced, like mathematical and like scientific equations and always has like these great ideas coming up. Maybe they don't got a great Mercury, but the moon really shows how your mind processes the world. I'm getting also something with your third eye, you're not seeing something properly. Yeah, maybe you're not letting go of someone or someone's not letting go of you. Let me just pull out 2 cards here. And I'm really feeling like if this has to do with a person, let me just tell you straight up, they want nothing to do with you. With this fucking Lovers in reverse. And the Hanged Man, like, I don't know. Maybe something happened during Cancer season with the solar eclipse. Something hurt you, you're not letting it go. Yeah, look, 2 of Swords reversed. Let me pull out some more cards, because this is confusing. Like, what blessing is coming towards you guys? Let me get some clarifiers for whoever picked option number 4. Some clarifiers for whoever picked option number 4. I'm not really getting the sense that someone new is going to be coming in. I don't know, the Hierophant. The Hierophant came out. Yeah, I'm feeling like this was a very, like someone's putting in too much energy. And the other's like not putting in any energy at all. Because the 6 of Pentacles came out reversed. And that's kind of a mean energy. And the 7 of Cups also came out reversed, which is all about illusion. Someone's manipulating somebody else. And you're not walking away, you're not seeing this properly. It's like your third eye is blocked. You're not seeing this properly. But what blessing is coming in to the life of option number 4? Temperance, okay. Six of Wands, 4 of Swords. So I'm feeling like maybe you may recover spiritually. you might get some sort of breakthrough where you finally let this go. But here's what I'm getting. Someone is putting way too much energy into something that is just one-sided. And you're feeling on top of that like mentally limited. Like, maybe you're dealing with anxiety. But I'm feeling you will find healing. You will. With the High Priestess and with the Hierophant, I'm thinking you might need spiritual healing. This may sound weird, but I'm really feeling you may need spiritual healing, especially something going on with like the third eye. I don't know. Something going on there with the mind. Yeah. Option number 4, just whatever this is, just let it go, please, and seek out spiritual healing. Go buy some crystals, start meditating, do some Reiki. Yeah. Okay, whoever chose option number 5, the fluorite stone, this is your reading. What blessing is coming towards whoever picked option number 5? Oh my god. That did not go right. Ooh, okay. Ace of Cups, the Strength card, the 10 of Cups in reverse, the Death card in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. 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 Also had the Queen of Cups pop out and the Six of Swords. So when this all came out, I thought, you know, oh, new love is coming in, right? Because you got the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. I said, oh, maybe like a very passionate, you know, fling with like a Leo. And then the 10 of Cups came out reverse, which, you know, 10 of Cups is all about harmony in big groups, in friend groups, business networks, family situations. And reverse, it kind of shows conflict and distancing yourself, maybe isolating yourself even. Yeah, and you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone who doesn't take action, someone who is dishonest, because upright, he's very hardworking, stable, consistent. Downright, not so much, you know, he's kind of like the opposite of security and progress and, you know. And you also have the Death card, which is an ability to let things go and let things end. But then you also have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords come out, so, I'm feeling here that you may not be seeing seeing the bigger picture in something with the King of Swords. Maybe you just want to focus on one thing. Let me shuffle these cards. Why is number 5 the exact same as number fucking 4? Let me just reshuffle these cards. What blessing is coming into the life of whoever chose option number 5? Whoever chose the fluorite stone, what blessing is coming into their life? What unexpected, an unexpected blessing is coming into their life? Two of Wands, the World. Oh god, all these cards flying out. What unexpected blessing is coming into the life of whoever chose option number 5, whoever chose the flight? What blessing? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of understanding. So I thought originally, oh, you know, I'm just gonna erase the cards that came out before. I mean, I'm gonna cut it out of the video. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna cut it out of the video. I don't think I'm gonna cut it out of the video because I understand the message that is for you a little bit better now. So, also based on the cards that were coming out before, I feel like you were probably interested in someone before and that didn't really go anywhere, and maybe it was sort of unrequited and you were in denial about it because the 8 of Swords came out, and this is a card of kind of relationships and projects falling apart, and there's little that you can do to really stop it from happening and prevent it, and you're just in denial. And that came out on top of the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups, you know, the 2 of Cups is, Ace of Cups is like that love that you kind of experience like in high school or whatever with butterflies in your stomach, and you know, it's all warm and fuzzy. 2 of Cups is when it actually turns into like a real relationship, and 3 of Cups is when it kind of goes on into like the next step, but it's reversed. So things weren't gonna ever go to the next step with whoever the hell this was. And you also got the World. Wait, yeah, you got the World. This deck always confuses me because the World and the Sun look almost identical in this deck, but you got the World card in reverse, and upright it you know, it shows having the world at your fingertips. It also shows a cycle coming into an end. So whatever you had with this person, that's your 8 of Swords and your 3 of Cups, it's coming to an end. And you know what? Thank God it's coming to an end. You know, don't be trapped in the past. You didn't lose out on anything. You're gonna have someone better come in. With the King of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, you're gonna have someone much, much better come in. They're gonna be a lot more financially stable. They're gonna be a lot more like passionate, and they're gonna want to create something like real with you. 10 of Pentacles is all about wealth and legacy. They're gonna want to create something long-lasting with you, but they're also gonna be very grounded. You know, money is going to matter a lot to this person. And I'm feeling also very intelligent with the Page of Swords upright over here. Ooh. Yeah, very, very intelligent. and they're gonna be very financially driven. And with the Two of Wands, it's gonna be like a very passionate relationship. So your blessing is that whoever this person was that you were in denial about, that like this was going absolutely nowhere, don't worry, someone even better is going to be coming in. I'm feeling they might be an earth sign, they might have some fire in their chart, but I'm feeling they're definitely like an earth sign. Yeah, very financially very financially driven. And don't think that you're just going to be sitting back and doing nothing, because look, the Two of Wands is right on top of the Ten of Pentacles, so they're going to want to build this financial empire with you. So that's a really good sign. And I'm getting here that they're going to want to give you the world, but if you're still in denial about this past person, they're not going to be able to. That's really the message that I'm getting here. So that's your blessing. Someone even better is going to be coming along. You just got to let go of whoever the hell this person that, like, nothing was going to happen with them, you know? Three of Cups in reverse, like, ew. And you're just in denial about it. Just let it go. It came to an end. Someone much better is coming for you, trust me. Let me just pull out 2 clarifiers. Oh, fuck. What was I saying? The Page of Swords came out again. So I feel like they're gonna definitely be very smart. That's for sure. Very, very smart. Very logical. Very grounded. And yeah. Let me just... What is a clarifier for Three of Swords in reverse? Yeah, Three of Swords is a typical heartbreak card. I feel like whatever disappointment you had with this past person, this new person coming in is going to kind of heal that. Yeah, things are going to turn for the better with the Tower. Much, much better. Because the Tower, you know, the Tower isn't always a negative card. And the Strength also came out. Again! The Strength came out again. The Tower isn't always a negative card. Sometimes it can show everything falling apart, but it can also show everything turning around out of nowhere for the better. And, yeah, with the Strength, they might be a Leo for sure. They might have nice hair. Yeah, definitely like a very, very passionate, courageous person. So that's your blessing. Whoever this past person was, just let them go. You're going to heal from this. You're going to find someone who's much better. So yeah. Those were all the readings for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.